My name is Jean-Claude Madin Cerezo. I'm a wide receiver. My major is international affairs and I'm a senior. I grew up in Germany. My mom is from Spain and my dad is from Cameroon, Africa. My parents both met in Germany, so my dad and my mom both went there for their studies.
Did they really emphasize then learning more languages growing up?
Not really. I mean, it was just something that was just natural. Like whenever we went to Spain, we had to speak Spanish. We were in Germany, so we had to speak German. And yeah, like talking to my dad's family, we always had to speak in French. So it was always something that was just part of our house, of our home culture.
You said that the NFL pretty much like interested you to come to the U.S.
Mm-hmm.
And then you had to go to Mexico to get there. Why was that?
So coming out of high school in Germany, I didn't really know how the recruiting process worked, and I didn't know any coaches here in the U.S. I played like a European Championship tournament with Spain, and I did pretty good. And a coach there asked me like what were my plans, and I was like, well, I wanted to go to the U.S. And then he told me that I could go to Mexico, use it like kind of as a junior college, and then come to the U.S.
You said that traveling also improved your English. How so?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, every time you travel, it doesn't matter like where you go, you always have to use English because it's just like the universal language. Everybody talks English. People looking at me, they don't expect me to be from Germany or like speak Spanish. Like the first thing they do is they relate me with like English or French. Although I went to Mexico, for example, my coach and my roommate, they were both from the United States, so I had to like speak English daily. And I mean, the sport of football, it is like an American sport, so English is kind of like the language to use there too.
Do you think that traveling and living in different countries is something that someone should experience?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Traveling always, like, I mean, it just like opens up your mind, like the way you see things, just getting out, getting to know like other people, different cultures. I think it just helps you. I mean, it just helps you like realize who you are, the people around you. I mean, if you just like live in a little village, let's say, and you don't get to see the world, like you will never like experience like other opinions, other cultures.
What's your favorite part about being able to speak so many languages?
My favorite part is probably just being able to like interact in different cultures. So even though you don't speak the languages, I think you can still like interact in the culture, but it's a different feeling if you actually speak the language. Especially like, for example, going to Mexico, there's a lot of stuff that if you don't speak Spanish, you won't understand. And even though you speak Spanish, it's still hard to understand. But just speaking Spanish like it probably gives you that edge.
Are you trying to learn any other languages right now, or are you just kind of foreign?
No, actually, so I would like to learn Portuguese since it's like pretty close to like Spanish and French, and I have like some Russian friends. Like my best friend is Russian, so Russian would be like another language I would like to learn. It's kind of a passion, like speaking different languages. It's just nice to be able like to interact with different cultures, and that's definitely something that I want to do later on.